it going, guys? And welcome to episode 70 of the Minecraft Stadium Review series. Today we're checking out a custom basketball arena made by, and I might butcher this name, but I apologize, Javier Bermudez. We're going to get started, of course, with the structural design. And we've seen this little kind of red and, or not the color, but the checkered kind of design where you have the red columns are nice for one thing, but the where you have like one block is in, let me just pull up the cursor, one block's in, one block's out. All this checkered kind of design throughout. You've seen that before in, I think it was episode 1 or episode 4. I think it was episode 1 though. But yeah, we've seen that kind of design before. And it's quite nice. He's done it really nice here as well. He also has these windows up here with some glowstone in the little pillar sections there to add some lighting at night. And there's also some glowstone down here as well. I also like that he has the little kind of like a moat of water all the way around it. That's really nice as well. He has player entranceways here going underneath the wall of the stadium and then back up inside. We'll head back out though. He has 2 of these on all 4 sides of the stadium, which is also very nice. I like that design a lot as well. Looks great. Alrighty. I also really like this little design here with the, I think that's birch wood and then perhaps spruce or jungle wood planks and some stone down here. Nice little gazebo kind of looking thing. But really creative idea. I like that a lot. Looks great. I like how the darker wood there is kind of elevated from the rest of it. Really, really nice design, perhaps for the players, since this is the player's entranceway in here. So perhaps they come out here and just relax a little bit before the game or whatnot. So it's a very nice little idea. It looks great. Other than that, oh, one more thing. The roof is very nice as well. A lot of different supports all over it. Looks great. And a lot of windows. A lot of natural light for the inside. Very, very nice. No complaints about that at all. I do have one complaint about the structural design, however, and that's the fact that there are no windows anywhere for the fan areas. If you walk around inside, you can't look in. If you're flying around or walking around on the outside, you can't look inside either. So that definitely hurts the structural design. The lack of windows for sure. It would add some, just different styles to the build overall. Add some more design to it rather than just the checkerboard design. Even though that's nice and must have been incredibly tedious to make. Add a little more variety to it. So the lack of windows in here does hurt a little bit. But with all that he has done in here, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 for the structural design. Now, since I always seem to forget the player areas, specifically the locker rooms and such, we're going to do them first. So we come down these stairs here, and first of all you have the referee's room here. And this is a nice little area here. A little bit of blue wool in there. I like the half slabs down there on the bottom half of the block there for like little seats there. I like that a lot. I'm not really sure what this square design is here though. That's a little bit odd to me. But nevertheless, it is nice. Otherwise, and this is consistent with all the rooms down here and also out here in the hallway, there's too much of the stone bricks. It's on the floor, on the walls, and on the ceiling. It's everywhere. The only thing that does change it up a little bit is these blue pillars here for the lockers, excuse me. So that does help, but there's just way too much stone brick all around. For the toilet stand, or I'm not sure what you call them, the stalls. Oops. What the heck? Huh. Yeah, it seems to have dug a little hole in there somehow, or connected it up a little bit. Curious. But my point was that there's just way too much of the stone bricks all the way around. But once again, the red and white there now does add to it a little bit, adds a little variety to it. And also, working showers. Very nice. I like that a lot. Always a good thing to see in a good stadium. That definitely helps a lot as well. We'll head out of here though, and we'll check out the home locker room. And once again, just way too much stone brick, but the red and white wool in here definitely helps it, as well as in here. Now, the locker designs overall are pretty much the same, but I like these little benches in here. Nice little different idea as opposed to the squarish kind of design in the refs room. But that said, other than that, it's a little bit cramped in here with these benches. The locker rooms just aren't big enough to have two benches in here, plus the lockers themselves. It's a little bit cramped. But as I said before, the colors do definitely add a little variety to the monotony of the stone bricks, so that's a good thing. And more working showers are also a good thing. No complaints about that at all. Definitely nice to see that. More adds to the creativity and the interiors overall. So very nice. Now the away team locker room is pretty much the same deal, so we're not going to go in there. But that said, the locker rooms overall are pretty nice. Just way too much attention to the stone bricks. If you added some color in the floor, perhaps, some white wool or something else other than some stone bricks, that would definitely help it a lot. Anyway, we'll come up here now, and we'll head up to the fan areas here. And these stairs will take you up to the second tier, but we're not going to go up there just yet. Signs here are very nice. Like to see that a lot. Get more down here, and check this little area down here out. Huge basement. Like this a lot. The fountain is very nice. Lots of like little restaurant areas, seating areas where you can sit down and eat. Grab some chow. Some concession stands in here. One thing I'm curious about though, and I don't see it, but maybe I'm mistaken. Yes, here we are. Nice little entranceway in there as well. But this is very nice. I like this a lot. What's behind the, dispensers. Nice. I'm starting to see more and more of that in stadiums, and I love the idea. Very cool overall. Looks great. But yeah, solid concession stands. Definitely helps the interiors in here a lot. Let's see, head back out. And there's a lot of them. They're huge for one thing, but they're all over the place in here. Very nice. Oops. Nice big screen there, I like that. Black wool serving as a big screen. Very cool. More fountains over here. Just a humongous, wide open space in here. Very nice. Another little concession stand over here. No complaints about this area at all. It's awesome. Quite frankly, just awesome. Lots of seating. You got a different little design over here for the seating. Little lounging kind of area here with the kind of like ottomans or just little card tables, perhaps. That's what they're intended to be. Nice little seating area here for watching the TVs. Very nice area in here. I like this a lot. More fountains. Just excellent work, filling this up. This, however, I have issues with. So, obviously, he put some little wood here to serve as a diving board, I guess. And yes, you can fall in there, and there's some water at the very bottom there. I'm not going to do it because it takes too long to come up. But, there's no way otherwise to come up. No ladder, no stairway, nothing. The only way you can come up is to fly up. So I have big issues with this little spot right here. It's a cool idea, don't get me wrong, but the execution fails. In my opinion, he would have been much better off just covering this hole entirely, and we would never have been the wiser at all. We would never have known any better that it was there or anything like that. So definitely just cover that up, because otherwise it just definitely hurts this whole area as a whole. Because the area otherwise is awesome, just flat out awesome. I love the huge kind of coffee table here, very nice. The fountains everywhere, awesome. This area is awesome except for that hole. And check this out, kind of little like a fan friendly basketball courts in here. Very nice. I like this a lot. And there are bathrooms down here as well, which is also very cool. I like the colors in here. I would say this is actually a far nicer bathroom in here than the player locker rooms have. The players have at all. Just far nicer. He does have showers over here. Oops. And they all work. So I guess this is like a I don't know, maybe it's like a community kind of area for local players come in and play in here. Maybe they rent a court for a day or something like that, and they go in and take showers and whatnot. That's cool. They got the working showers, or they come in and use the bathrooms. So you got working showers. Very cool. Colorful. Lots of color. And lots of light. Very nice. No complaints about this at all. So the only issue I have is that big hole. That humongous hole that has no way possible to get upstairs, up here. That's my biggest issue with that area. I know there is one other area over here, however. That's what I'm looking for. Elevator. Good. Now, I typically rave on people using ladders, but in this case, I have no reason to. Because it's clearly an elevator. It's clearly segregated from everything else. It could have used a sign for sure, but that said, it's an elevator. It's obvious. There's doors. There's a nice little section down here. Oops. And I'm kind of jammed. There we go. It's obviously an elevator, so that definitely does not hurt it. No complaints about that at all. Very cool ideas. Alright, in here, more places to eat. Very nice. Nice little couch area over here once again. What's the sign say there? Ah, directions. Nice. Very nice. Let's see. Got a way out to the court here, which is excellent. And another little seating area. And over here, concession stands. So a lot of use of the interiors. Fountains in the corners. Nice. Let me pause a second to turn my music down, or my sound down. Because I know you guys have been hearing the rumbling, and hopefully it hasn't been rumbling over my voice, no pun intended. But very nice use of the space. Like that a lot. Very good. Pillars. Also very nice. Good use of the empty space. Very nice. Like that a lot. Alright, let's head up here now. Now, this heads back down to the basement, so we won't go up or down there. We will, however, head up here, and, yeah, let's see, okay. This is pretty much where I came back up in the first place, so let's head down this way now. Yeah, it looks just like it. That's down to out to the entranceway there. And the other side here is pretty much the same deal. Lots of eating spaces once again. Could have filled this little area over here, perhaps, but what's this little switch here now? Doesn't serve any kind of purpose at all. It doesn't appear to be. More directions, but that little switch there is curious. I don't see any kind of use for it. A little bit of empty space here, though. If you put another couch in here, that definitely would have helped it a lot. But that said, well, this area here is kind of curious as well. It's not really a concession stand because there's no physical way to get in, and there's just a block of glass there. There's no way to walk around in there. So that's a little bit of a curious design. I'm not really sure what he intended with that at all. But otherwise, lots of eating area around, just sit around and eat. More empty space though. That does hurt it a little bit once again. Pillars, always a good thing. Fountains, another really good thing. And I love the design in here. Really nice. I love that they're in the corner there, and I love that he has glass around here to keep people away from it. Very nice. Couches are very good as well. Excellent stuff. No complaints about this as well at all. More couches. Excellent. Really like his designs in here. Outstanding. What do we got here? Men's rooms again. A little bit cramped, but not too bad. What do we got in here? Toilets. Not bad. No sinks, but once again, a little bit cramped. But it could use more materials. Different colored floor, other than just stone brick. It just definitely illustrates to you guys that the overuse of stone brick for sure. But otherwise, outstanding work in the interiors. Lots of seating areas. It's kind of cozy, honestly, because there's so much seating in here. You could just lounge around. Very, very cool though. I like it a lot. A little bit of area, a few areas that could use some more, things inside them, but otherwise, very, very nice work in the interiors. Now up here in the second tier, let's see what we got. Another concession stand. Nice. And in here, bathrooms. Also nice. Let's just close the door. And I also like how it connects to this little section over here as well. Also very nice. Now this area in here is pretty narrow for the most part. I was just having a look down there real quick, but pretty narrow for the most part. There's not a whole lot you can fit in here. But that said, he has done some work in here. Well, not on this side over here particularly. It's a little bit too narrow for concession stands perhaps, but could still have put something in here. Maybe a seating area perhaps? Something just to add a little more variety to it. That's probably another bathroom there. We'll just pass through real quick. Oh, urinals. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Very nice. More seating over here. But yeah, could have used some more stuff in the other empty area over there. Otherwise, the interiors are fantastic. I'm really, really impressed with them. I think it could have used some more work with the overuse of the stone brick. A little more work filling the empty areas in, perhaps, particularly on these narrow sides. Now, see here, he did it here. He filled in these little bench, or these little one-seater or two-seater, I should say, for the tables and whatnot. Adds a little bit something extra to this side of the interiors on the second tier. That definitely helps. But over here, let's just fly over real quick. Over here, there are issues because there's nothing. So that does hurt the interiors a little bit. If that was filled in there, and also the empty space down in the first tier, if those were filled in, and if you use a little bit more than just stone brick in some areas, I think the interiors could have gotten a 5 out of 5, because I think they're fantastic. But that said, I'm going to give them a 4 out of 5. Stadium size. Now, I have looked up the measurements for basketball arenas, and the NBA measurements for basketball courts is 94 feet long by 50 feet wide. Since we are using Minecraft, where every block equals either a yard or a meter, depending on where you live, either the UK or England or whatever, that basically amounts to 3 feet or about 3 1/3 feet. So I've done the math on this, and 94 long by 50 wide, amounts to 31 long by 17 wide. And I am rounding up and down in that because it's actually more like 31.33333 long and 16.66667 wide. So I've rounded it up and down accordingly. So 31 long by 17 wide. This stadium, or this arena, however, has 25 blocks long by 13 blocks wide. So it's definitely smaller than 1-to-1 ratio. As a result, I'm going to give one more thing, let me check the upper tier here, have a look across, there we go. You can easily see to the far side. So I'll give the stadium size a 3.5 out of 5. Now let's have a look at sightlines here. First with the bottom tier in the corner, there we go. Excellent sightlines. I'm going by the outer line there. The little wool line, we pull the cursor again. This line here, the outer line all the way around the court. You guys, you regulars know the drill. You know how this works. But you can get a clear view there of the outer line there, so no complaint about that at all. On the narrow sides here, real quick, you still get a full view of the court. That's excellent. Now how about on the far sides there, or the long sides I should say? Excellent once again. No complaints about the sightlines whatsoever here. On the second tier, they're still outstanding. You still get an excellent view, a full view of the outer lines there. Very, very good view of the court. On the corners, there we go. Still perfect. No complaints from me whatsoever on that. And on the back sides, let me go a little bit further over. Alright, oops. So even with this slight little bit of overhang for the entranceway there, even with that, you still get a full view of the court. Excellent. Sightlines get a 5 out of 5 easily. So that's structural design, interiors, stadium size, and sightlines. Creativity-wise, I'm pretty sure this is his own creation. I certainly doubt that it is, in fact, a rendition of any sort. So I gotta give him points for that. The red and white design there is very nice. Let me go down real quick. Get it out to the outside. The checkerboard design on the outside over here. Oops. That's also very nice, very creative. I love the design up here for the upper tier. That's very, very nice. Very well lit as well. The roof is also very creative as well. He has a sufficient amount of redstone in here with the showers. The little area over here. There we go. This little area over here. Click that. Very, very nice. Very creative. Love that. So that definitely helps. The redstone definitely helps. Let me go back outside actually, excuse me. Definitely helps his creativity. The showers, that little entranceway switch there. The water around the stadium, that also adds to the creativity. So how do I grade the creativity? That is a tough question. Tough question. Let me just let me see. I still don't quite know what these hallways here are for. They just seem to connect all the way around the I don't know really what they're for. They connect to these little stairways up and down, but they don't really serve any other kind of purpose that I can see, really. Let's see if we can find another little spot. I'm on the wrong side, though, I bet you. Let's see, where are we? Where's that little elevator? I probably missed it. But that basement area, very, very creative. Love that idea overall. I thought the darn thing was over here somewhere. Alright, let's have a look over here now real quick. And I thought... oh, there it is. There it is. Alright. So this all down here is also very creative. The floor pattern... the floor pattern is very creative as well. Must have been incredibly tedious to fill all this out. The lighting, very nice as well. This hole is creative, but not a very good idea. So I can't deduct too many points from that. The fountains, very nice. I loved his design, as I pointed out previously, the design for the fountains in the corners of the first tier up here. Let's just fly up here and give you another quick look at that. That's also very creative. So, like I said, tough call in the creativity, because I think he's done an outstanding job in this thing. Outstanding job overall. Well, you know what? I think I've seen enough redstone to definitely add to the creativity, or add to the score. I'm going to give the creativity a 4.5 out of 5. I think he could have gone a little bit more on it, but I think it's very, very, very good. So 4.5 out of 5 for the creativity. Overall, this is a nice build. Very creative. Really like it a lot. The stands are really nice. Oh, that's another thing. The red and white stands. Very, very nice. How do I grade the overall score? The structural design is nice. Very little wrong with that. The stadium size is a little bit small. Sightlines are perfect. Interiors, almost perfect, but for a few minor complaints. I didn't see this little spot right here, did I? No, I didn't, actually. I didn't show this over here, I don't think. Did I? Oh, yeah, I did. I did, okay. That's the bathrooms area and whatnot. Man, it's a tough call. I would say either a 4 or a 4.5 out of 5, because it's just really, really nice work in here. The interiors are so full. Tons of bathrooms around. Concession stands around. Excellent. I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5. I think it's just deserving of it. Excellent build from Javier Bermudez, and I apologize if I butchered that name. And that's episode 70, guys. Thanks so much for watching. That's it. I'm out.